Peanut producers, fine-tune your farming operation with information gained at the 23rd Annual Southern Peanut Growers Conference, set for July 21 through 23 at Edgewater Beach Resort in Panama City Beach, Florida. The three-day event provides farmers with information about peanut production, legislative issues, marketing, and promotions. The conference is presented by the Southern Peanut Farmers Federation. Visit southernpeanutfarmers.org for more information.
I'm Tyron Spearman for Southeast AgNet.
While we may disagree a lot, we do agree Rural King's our favorite place for pets.
Like cats, all the toys and treats and the fun little beds.
I like the dog section, the food, the chewies. Oh, pig ears.
Of course you choose the Easy Pet.
Right, because your cats are so warm and loyal.
I hope the doghouse is warm tonight.
It's never warm.
No, it's not. Can I help you?
Yeah,
catnip.
Rawhide?
Catnip.
When it really counts, depend on the source for the latest weather updates, keeping you ahead of the storm. 96.3 FM, 1370 AM, The Source.
Today, we'll have a mix of clouds and sunshine with a thunderstorm and a high of 86 to 89. Then mainly cloudy and warm tonight with widely scattered thunderstorms and a low of 73 to 77. Saturday will be mostly cloudy with a heavy thunderstorm. Watch for flooding on streets and poor drainage areas. High on Saturday, 84 to 88. Thunderstorm in the afternoon Sunday, high 87 to 89. From the Florida Weather Center, I'm Holly Holdren.
This hour of Ocala Talks is brought to you in part by Blockers Furniture. Go see all their specials at blockersfurniture.com.
This is Ocala Talks with Tom Schmidt, bringing stories that are important to our community in and around Ocala. Plus, of course, a splash of sports as well. Now, here's your host, Tom.
Welcome back to Ocala Talk. On a Friday, let's go right out to the phone lines. Good morning, you're on Ocala Talks.
Hello.
Good morning.
Good morning, Tom. After last night's socialist $8 million dog and pony show, it is no longer Democrats versus Republicans. It is now Americans versus socialism. And it's sure looking that way when you see how this was set up and who they allowed in there and who was kept out from the this dog and pony show. Jim Jordan wanted to go in there. I believe it was McCarthy had several names to put in for the panel, and Pelosi nixes it. Since when has she got more power than the President of the United States? I'm telling you,
Since they elected Joe Biden.
Socialism square in the face, and it's going to hit us hard. It's already hitting us.
Well, you asked. Thanks for the call, Sonny. I appreciate it. Your point is well taken. I watched it last night, and I watched a little bit of it last night. And you ask when did Nancy Pelosi become more powerful than the President of the United States? When Joe Biden was elected. But if you remember, let's go back to 1978, 1979. Jimmy Carter from the great state of Georgia. I think Mr. Carter, as a president, not so good. After, as a former president, one of the most influential Americans in history. But as a president, not so good. And remember, he wasn't thought to be in power either. His Speaker of the House, the Democratic Speaker of the House, Tip O'Neill, was thought to be in power then. This is not unseen in the presidency, where the Speaker gets full of their oats and thinks they're more powerful than the executive branch. That is why the checks and balances were set up. And I know people are going to say, yeah, but now the court's political. I have to believe the court does its best to be objective. That way the system works. And checks and balances are there for a reason. And the American public are going to put, I believe, the checks and balances system won't have to worry too much because the American people will check the Congress on its own come November. I firmly believe that the party in control of Congress will no longer be in control of Congress come November. Now, is that a good thing or a bad thing? It depends on what side of the argument you're on. I understand that. But what I can tell you is even under the tutelage of Barack Obama, which a lot of people say, well, he's still in charge. But even under the tutelage of Barack Obama's 2008 to 2016 debacle, in my opinion, we did not see inflation at this rate. We did not see gasoline prices at this type. We did not see a president who goes, nothing's wrong with the economy, nothing to see here, nothing to look at. You know, we didn't see any of that. We didn't see that under George W. Bush. We didn't see it under Donald Trump. We didn't see it under Bill Clinton. We haven't seen this type of just outright inflation through the roof, gas prices, everything going up and up through the roof. Mortgage rates are climbing. You know, I mean, the interest rate's not at 20% like it was under Carter, but it's heading that way. I mean, think about it. A year ago, mortgage rates were under 3%. Now they're at 5.25%. They've increased well over 2 points in a year. Inflation up 1% in a month. I mean, all you got to do is look at the gas prices. When you go to gas calculator, it changed overnight from Marion County from $4.81 to now they're at $4.88 on average a gallon. That's a 7-cent increase in one day. The national gas average has increased 62 cents in a month. 62 cents. Earlier this month, we were complaining at $4.15 a gallon. It's increased 62%, 62 cents since back in the day when we were at $4.15, $4.20 a gallon. Now the national average is at $4.99 a gallon. Okay, I'll give you the best gas prices in Marion County right now. That's according to Gas Buddy. As of an hour ago, Sam's Club was at $4.53 a gallon. Walmart out of Southwest 200 was at $4.56 a gallon. That was actually 8 minutes ago. Murphy Oil on Southwest 200 is at $4.56 a gallon. Murphy Express out on Southwest 200 is at $4.59 a gallon. The Circle K on Southwest College Road is at $4.61. The Shell and Circle K at Southwest Florida 200 is at $4.64. Murphy USA on East Silver Springs Boulevard, $4.67. The Circle K on Southwest 103rd Street out in Ocala is $4.67. The Circle K on South U.S. Highway 41 in Denellen is $4.68. And the Racetrack on Southwest College Road is $4.68. So those are your best gas prices according to Gas Buddy in town. Last night, I will tell you, I live near the Old Jacksonville Road 326 area. I went and filled up last night at about 8:50, 8:45, 8:50. Gas was $4.79 a gallon. I drove by this morning at 6 o'clock, 6:30. Gas was $4.89 a gallon. It had increased 10 cents. 10 cents in less than 12 hours. This is real, folks. Good morning. You're on Ocala Talks.
Good morning, Tom.
Morning, Hugh.
I think we're going to have a lot of civil problems down the line here. People are going to be able, they just can't handle any more. I notice when I shop, like at Walmart now, they have people at the doors checking you real closely to make sure you're not shoplifting anything. Never had that situation before. It's just, I think we're going to have civil unrest at a big time in a very near future. I think there's going to be a lot of problems. There already are a lot of problems, but I think it's going to really get to a point of an explosion.
I hope you're wrong, Hugh, but I think there's a lot of validity in what you're saying. I hope upon hope you're wrong, but I think there's a lot of validity in what you're saying.
Yeah, I mean, people can, you can't feed your families. You can't go anywhere in the car because you can't afford the fuel. You can't. Where I live here in this mobile home park, rentals $1,700 to rent a little mobile home. How ridiculous is that? And it's a shame. I really see a bad future coming up here. It's just it's going to get to a point that's going to bubble over, and then we're going to have a big problem.
I hope you're wrong, but Hugh, you and I lived. You remember 1976 through 1982. You remember that 6 years, how bad it was, and how close it came to people in America taking, doing exactly what you're talking about and having an explosive reaction to life as we know it being disrupted by out-of-control prices.
Exactly, and you look at the situation here. This president's going to be around for another 2 or 3 years, is it? There's no
2
change.
years. Yeah.
Another. Yeah. My God, look at what happened in the past. What's going to happen in the future?
Well,
2 more years of that guy.
The only thing I can say is if the powers that be change to the point where one party, to the point where the party that isn't in power now has control over the budget and everything, where they have enough votes where they can override a presidential veto, that's the only way things are going to get better, without a change at the presidency. It's the only way.
That thing on TV last night, which I didn't watch, it was just to get your mind off of gas and
100%.
Inflation and everything. That's all it was.
It was wagging the dog. It was wagging the dog. That's all it was.
That's all it was, is right. So I don't know. I just don't feel good about the whole situation here. So I guess I'll have to have another can of Miller Lite to get over it or something to get through this whole situation.
Remember, Hugh, don't feel bad. It's 5 o'clock somewhere.
Exactly. Okay.
Thanks for the call.
Thanks a lot. Take care, Tom.
We got to take a break. We'll be right back after this timeout. You're listening to 1370 AM, 96.3 FM. This is WOCA, The Source.
Getting ready to move and you work hard. That's why you call Two Men in a Truck, 352-289-0666. You need pros. Trained professional moving experts to do the heavy lifting for you. That's why you call Two Men in a Truck, 352-289-0666. They care about your things as much as you do, and they do it fast and right. That's why you call Two Men in a Truck, 352-289-0666. Visit twomeninatruck.com and get moving.
Two Men in a Truck.
Howdy folks, RL here for Dairy Queen again to tell you about what's hot and what's not. Dairy Queen has some of the best char-grilled chicken breasts on earth, as well as their chicken breast salad. And the burgers are exceptional, cooked on a real grill for the best flavor and less fat. And for dessert, blizzards are unequaled. Personally, banana split is my all-time favorite. Dairy Queen Silver Springs, where we always treat you like kings and queens.
Hey folks, you've still got time to get in on the fabulous super values during the 70th anniversary sale at Bob Wine's Camellia Gardens and Nursery in Ocala. How about some BOGOs, some real bona fide BOGOs? Now take a listen. Big blooming number 5 size hydrangeas on BOGO. A traditional Ocala favorite, gardenias, also buy one, get one free. And come and get those crepe myrtles, 6 of them in lavender, white, or fuchsia, 6 of them for $29.99. Bird baths and fountains, 30% off. Statuary, 50% off. A huge selection of terracotta pots, 50% off. Check the colorful ad at bobwinescameliagardens.net. And come on out this week, daily till 4:30, Saturdays till 3 on Southeast 38th Street in Ocala, keeping all of Ocala in bloom for 70 years.
Dad's service to our country is something we're so proud of. He made a difference and set a great example. Now it's our turn to honor the sacrifices he made for our family and this country. As veteran specialists, Hires Baxley Funeral Service helps us celebrate Dad's life and can help you too. Hires Baxley is here for you during your time of need or when planning for the future. For more information, call 352-484-0891 or visit hiresbaxley.com/choice.
Things are heating up at Blockers Furniture in Ocala. Hot deals and summertime savings in every department. Their over 80,000 square foot showroom is full of savings like queen storage bed dresser and mirror sets starting as low as $19 per month. Sofas starting as low as $13 per month. And all Palliser furniture is 25% off. And outdoor furniture too, 25% off. And the mattress gallery has mattresses starting as low as $3.99. See Blockers for full offer details. Blockers Furniture, 2402 Southwest College Road, Ocala. Online at blockersfurniture.com.
Veterans Helping Veterans USA. Call 352-433-2320. We help veterans and their families with limited financial assistance, counseling, employment referrals, and a food and clothing bank. You can help in making a huge difference in the veterans' lives we serve by donating food, clothing, household items, or direct financial assistance. All donations are tax deductible. Veterans Helping Veterans USA. 352-433-2320. Thank you for your attention, and God bless America.
Good credits, bad credits. It's none of our business because we're not an auto dealer. We're not a bank. We're not your mother. We're OcalaForSale.com. Marion County's marketplace for cars, trucks, and SUVs. We've got thousands of sellers standing by to take your call. No middleman. But hurry, don't walk, don't run. Just sit down and log on to OcalaForSale.com. Prices and inventory change daily. Offer does not include dealer upcharge. Undercutting, less proofing, factory surcharge, or delivery fee. See website for details.
You don't get to be the league's all-time leading rusher without feeling some pain.
Pro football legend Emmitt Smith knows joint pain, and he also knows the old treatments aren't the only treatments. Today, there's a natural alternative to drugs and surgery. It's biologic therapies from QC Kinetics.
I'm talking regenerative solutions that encourage your body to heal and repair itself.
Do you have pain in your hips, knees, shoulder, lower back? Want to get your life back? The local medical professionals at QC Kinetics can help.
Call to learn more about this exciting natural way to deal with chronic joint pain.
Don't put it off. Call QC Kinetics. Restorative regenerative solutions with no downtime and lasting results.
Don't let your joint pain keep you from doing the things you love. There's a new natural solution that patients are raving about.
QC Kinetics.
Make the call to QC Kinetics. Tell them Emmitt Smith sent you.
Call QC Kinetics. 352-400-4550. That's 352-400-4550. QC Kinetics. 400-4550.
Now you've done it. Have you lost your mind? He's back. And you're listening again. A legend in his own mind. Don't believe me? Just ask him. Here's Tom Schmitz live on WOCA. The Source.
Welcome back to Ocala Talks. On a Friday, let's go out and to the phone. Well, nobody's there. Okay. I'm sorry. My train of thought is off now. I have to get back into show mode. I don't know how many of y'all saw this over the weekend. Let's go to the phone lines real quick. Good morning. You're on Ocala Talks.
Morning, Tom. This is Sonny again. You know, you were right about everything you said, but when Carter was in, you didn't see prices for basics go up the way they are. I never remember seeing bare shelves.
Oh, Sonny,
today,
Sonny, I remember as a kid, CNC Grocery in 1978, 1979, were out of stuff in the shelves. We were out of cheese. We were out of eggs. We were out of a lot of stuff price-wise and all because the manufacturers couldn't get, the grocery store couldn't get it because they were priced out of the market. They were telling us it was too expensive for them to buy. That was 78, 79.
One other thing is interest rates on savings accounts. They're not there at all.
There is no savings account.
The bank is just holding your money for you.
Right. There is no interest on savings account. Even when they were there at 3%, that's better than 0.25% where savings is right now. You make a quarter.
I don't know.
You make a quarter for every $100.
I'm looking at 0.01%.
Well,
after the Depression, when the banks opened up, they started with 1% interest.
I know.
So you tell me that what we're going through now is just a recession?
No, it is not.
We're going
much
to be
worse.
Americans against.
Thanks for the call, Sonny. Thanks for the call. We know where you stand. I don't know what to tell you, folks. We're in times that we haven't seen since the Jimmy Carter era. We're bordering and teetering on times that we hadn't seen since October of 1929. That's how serious this is. I firmly believe the economic system of this country is one toothpick being kicked out away from failing. You know what happens if the largest free world country fails economically? The entire world fails economically. That's what we're dealing here with, folks. We're dealing with the economy of the world is on the brink. And nobody seems to understand that in Washington. Nobody. Good morning. You're on Ocala Talks.
Good morning. I just wanted to make a general comment. I listen to WOCA Monday through Friday, 24 hours a day because I work from home. So after your show goes off, all the other shows that follow it echo exactly what you're saying. I mean, the one that immediately follows you, they have us canning and planting carrots in the backyard and doing everything but weeding our linen. So what you're saying is directly in line, and they paint a picture of total panic, like total back to Wild West and Little House on the Prairie. So I just wanted to say that, what you're saying is on task, and the people who follow you through the day support that.
Thank you so much for the call.
Thank you.
I'm only look. I don't know how else to say it. Gas has gone up 62 cents in a month. Pricing index went up 1% in a month. That's astronomical. Credit card usage up 38% since last year. Inflation up 8.8% over the same time last year. Oh, well, Tom, the food pricing and all is because of the breadbasket of the world. Shut up. The breadbasket of the world is called Iowa, Kansas, and Nebraska. The Ukraine fed some of Europe. We feed the world. I'm so tired of people telling me it's a Russian-Ukrainian problem. It is not. It's a we're spending the hell out of money and don't have any way to replace it problem. Good morning. You're on Ocala Talks.
Hello. Your Google listing requires...
Hey, my Google listing requires that I do something. How many times you get that phone call? Google, I guess Google's surviving. I guess my Google's surviving because my Google listing is, it's really important. Shut the hell up. But folks, seriously, this is not a political issue for me. I know everybody wants to make it political and everything. It's not to me. It's a strictly money issue. The cost of living in my household, we have 2 adults. That's it. No children. We have dogs, cats, but we have no children. We don't have to take medicine for the children. We don't have to take health care for children. No college expenditures, no school clothes, nothing like that. It's 2 adults. Myself and my wife. Our household expenses have increased by almost $800 a month. 2 people. And we don't live crazy. We don't go to lavish trips or anything. We just, go out, have a few cocktails on the weekends. We don't eat out. We eat at home quite a bit, We go to work. We both work from 6 in the morning till she works sometimes till 7, 8 at night. I work sometimes till 9:30, 10 o'clock at night with trivia and everything. Well, we don't go burn money everywhere. Her gas bill, because she owns a shipping company and a delivery company, the gas bill for her company has increased by $400. My gas bill, just driving around in my Cadillac around Ocala and to and from work and stuff, has increased by $200 a month. That's $600 to the $800 just in gas. It would be more, but if you go to our cabinets right now, some of the luxury items that I like that she would buy, that my wife would buy when she goes grocery shopping, they're not there anymore because it's just not affordable. So to me, it's not a political issue. No matter what party you're in, you're all feeling this crunch. If you can honestly look in the mirror and say, my wallet is better now than it was 2 years ago, vote to keep the powers that be in power. If you give yourself a look in the mirror and you honestly say, something's gone wrong here, Jimmy. My wallet is a lot less. My money is there. My bank accounts, my credit cards have went up. My bank account's gone down. And you're in less shape financial than you were. You got to change. It's that simple. I don't see it any other way. Take a break. We'll be back. You're listening to Ocala Talks. You're listening to it on 1370 AM, 96.3 FM. It says WOCA, The Source.
Broadcasting from the Ocala International Airport, this is WOCA AM, W242CA FM, Ocala, 1370 AM, 96.3 FM, The Source.
USA Radio News with Lance Pry.
Last night's made-for-TV January 6 show this morning is being called a cover-up of Democrat decisions. Representative Jim Banks on Fox News this morning.
This committee is a cover-up. It's not just a cover-up from distracting from the issues that the American people are demanding that we focus on, like $5.25 a gallon of gas in my hometown in Columbia City, Indiana, but it's a cover-up of Nancy Pelosi's roles and responsibilities as Speaker of the House and oversight of the Capitol Police and Capitol Security. She has documents in her office about why the National Guard was called off because of, quote, bad optics that she refused to give up to the bipartisan Senate Homeland Security Committee.
The Consumer Price Index, released just minutes ago, indicates the U.S. economy is continuing to fail. May's price increase is another 1%. USA Radio News.
Do you have an idea for a book, fiction, nonfiction, or a children's book? We can help you put it together and bring it to market at Dorrance Publishing. We have thousands of testimonials from people just like you that we've helped get their books sold in stores and online. We've even got a service called The Writer's Coach. It's perfect for people that have a book idea in their head and they just need someone to help them put it on paper. Dorrance Book Publishing has been helping people just like you who have a book idea, written or not, for over 100 years. Imagine being counted among the most famous authors in the world with your very own book. Call right now and let us help you turn a book idea into reality. It's easier than you think. You just need a little help. Call us now.
800-879-4098. 800-879-4098. 800-879-4098. That's 800-879-4098.
On our show for quite some time now. Do we guarantee Relief Factor is going to lower or eliminate your occasional aches and pains? No, we never make a claim like that. But what I can tell you...
The Chewies. Oh.
The Ocala Golf Club, one of Ocala's premier golf courses, from its pristine 18-hole course layout to its amazing pro shop. Jason Linhart and the staff at Ocala Golf offer everything that you need for your golf outing. That's the Ocala Golf Club. Experience country club style golf at municipal prices. You won't go wrong with the Ocala Golf Club. Call them for a tee time today, 352-401-6917.
Ugh, what wrong?
Ugh, need wood for fire.
Ugh, I go get. Ugh, I got wood for fire.
Ugh, what takes so long?
Had to use restroom. Someone not refill toilet paper.
Ugh, my bad. You wash hands?
Ugh, of course. Ugh, what caveman you take me for?
You know, Dan, people who save money by switching to Mike Scott Plumbing sure are happy.
Well, Brittany, how happy are they?
Happier than a caveman with indoor plumbing.
Yep. Get happy. Get Mike Scott Plumbing. If water runs through it, we do it. 237-2888. Attention passengers for Flight 1370. The plane has been delayed at its departure point and will be at least 2 hours late. We apologize for any inconvenience.
Are you serious? It took us over an hour to get here, 2 hours going through security and getting our tickets, and now we have to wait another 2 hours.
Yeah, it's beautiful here, but we're inside this overcrowded airport all day because the plane is stuck in bad weather.
This is the last time we ever do this. When we get back, we're going to Ocala Aviation and getting our pilot's license.
Yeah, we've been talking about that long enough. It's about time we did it. Then we could just fly ourselves and never have to deal with this mess again.
Right. No long lines, no full body groping security, no baggage checks.
Not to mention never losing your luggage. Remind me again why we haven't done that?
Well, we're idiots.
Oh, right.
Attention all passengers for Flight 1370. It looks like the plane is going to be delayed a little bit longer. The airline has lost the pilot's luggage. Isn't it time you got your pilot's license? Call Ocala Aviation today. 352-861-7484. That's 352-861-7484. Hey, you've earned it. Call today.
QC Kinetics patient Robert Patterson, a veteran and business owner, struggled at work and in the gym with chronic agonizing shoulder pain.
Those injuries just continue to nag, and if you don't treat them, they just get worse. And I just kind of abused my body for a long time, and it finally had said enough is enough.
That's okay, because QC Kinetics tells your pain, hey, enough is enough. Their regenerative treatments bring you relief by helping restore and repair damaged tissue with no drugs, no downtime, and best of all, no surgery.
I was able to exceed the goals that I had previously attained in the gym. It was absolutely worth its weight in gold, so I could continue to live life without limitation.
Ready to get lasting relief from your joint pain? Call QC Kinetics to learn more about how natural biologic treatments can get you lasting results. Call now. It's a free consultation.
352-400-4550. That's 352-400-4550. QC Kinetics. 352-400-4550.
Hello, I'm Mark Sears with Regency Printing. With over 10 years in the printing business, I know you'll find Regency Printing the place for all your local printing needs. Plus, I have fax services, mailbox rentals, notary service, U.S. mail, pack and ship, all at one convenient location, 2375 Northeast 25th Avenue. Just look for the yellow signs. Regency Printing, 789-6683. That's 789-6683. Regency Printing.
Hello, gorgeous.
Hi, this is Becky at Hello Gorgeous Salon. It's time to get that new look started. Let's get rid of those sun-damaged ends and faded out color and get into something rich and vibrant. Humidity is not your hair's friend. It causes your hair to capture moisture and leaves it looking dry and unhealthy. Hello Gorgeous is a certified Brazilian blowout salon. We can tame those locks, leaving your hair healthy and shiny with a Brazilian smoothing treatment. So let us help you make a great first impression. Call us today to set your appointment at Hello Gorgeous. Our number is 352-351-5358. Again, that's 352-351-5358. And don't forget, we also do men and children's cuts too. 351-5358. Hello Gorgeous is conveniently located in the heart of downtown Ocala. So call today and set up your appointment at Hello Gorgeous Salon at 351-5358. That's 351-5358.
Hello, gorgeous.
Shamrock Security Systems, 629-3223. Shamrock Security Systems is located here in Ocala, Florida. Shamrock Security Systems is a top-rated alarm company offering 24/7 monitoring, video surveillance, fire and flood protection. You'll sleep a little better once the job is done. Shamrock Security Systems for over 31 years. 629-3223. Get a 100% free quote from Shamrock Security. 629-3223.
Hey, Matt, I know Sunrise Automotive does auto stuff, but I need some tires for my truck. Can you recommend someone?
Yes, I can. We do that.
No, I mean I need them installed and balanced and all that.
Yep, we do that.
Well, my son needed his windows tinted.
Yep, we do that.
I need my seat replaced.
Yep, we do that too.
I need a new roof line, and a new spoiler, and a new truck.
Yep, we can even do that too.
Okay, I get it. I suppose you can also do a radio show too.
Well, as a matter of fact, join me, Matt Gibbs from Sunrise Automotive, every Tuesday at 10 for auto repair with personal care right here on The Source.
Hey folks, that gigantic 70th anniversary celebration at Bob Wine's Camellia Gardens is still rolling along. This week, the super deal is on azaleas. This week, the world's best azaleas are a genuine super value. These beauties are just $7 each when you buy 10 or more. And here's the price on yellow knockout roses you may not believe. Gorgeous yellow knockout roses, regularly $22.99. They're half price, just $11.50 each. And then there's the fruit sale, where practically everything is buy one, get one free, starting with blueberries, all the way up to fig and banana and olive and chestnut, passion fruit, and many more. All on BOGO this week at Bob Wine's. Come celebrate with us daily till 4:30, Saturdays till 3. Bob Wine's Camellia Gardens and Nursery, Southeast 38th Street in Ocala, keeping Ocala in bloom for 70 years.
Now you've done it. Have you lost your mind? He's back. And you're listening again. A legend in his own mind. Don't believe me? Just ask him. Here's Tom Schmitz live on WOCA. The Source.
Ocala Talks on a Friday. Man, we got things going on in the studio here, folks. We're movers and shakers. If you want to be a part of this, you got to get in touch with our sales staff because we got things going on. We're moving and shaking around here, I'm telling you. And now the rain has come and cooled the day off a little bit. You know, it's supposed to rain a little bit more. It's supposed to be a good weekend this weekend after the rain. Joe Biden's an idiot. Oh, wait, I'm sorry. Did I say that out loud? My bad. You know, but when he goes on TV and says the economy's in great shape, and yet the numbers came out for inflation today that it's up 8.68% from this time last year. It's up 1% for the month from April to May. It's an idiotic statement to come out and say, oh, the economy's doing great. Oh, it's in wonderful shape. No, it's not. Gas prices through the roof. It's going to be $5. By the way, the national average will hit $5 this weekend. Florida will be in $5 by the middle of next week. Watch what happens. It is now cheaper to buy 2 bottles of beer than it is to buy gasoline. So we should just start drinking and not driving. That's what we should do. This economy's driving you to drink. It's cheaper than buying gas. Go ahead. Let's drink, not drive. That's where a lot of people are at. You think I'm making light of the situation and making jokes? That's what a lot of people are thinking. You're going to see the suicide rate go up. You're going to see domestic abuse go up. All those go up in times of economic downturn. The stress causes people to do aggravating things. It's not just gas. It's not just inflation. It touches every facet of society. Let that sink in for a minute. It touches every facet of society. Good morning. You're on Ocala Talks.
Good morning again, Tom. I just wanted to bring this point up too. The humane societies throughout the country are loaded up because people cannot afford.
They can't afford their pets.
They can't afford their pets, and what are you going to do? You take it to the humane society. They're overflowing, and it's a tremendous problem. It's a shame.
It touches every facet of society. Thank you for the call. That's look. You can go back and look. Go look at the rate of crime and the rate of domestic abuse and the rate of suicides in 2008, 2009. They took a sharp upswing. And I fear this is going to be worse than 2008, 2009. No, I don't know the answer. I know that the equation doesn't involve, well, it's only a Ukrainian and Russian war thing. No, it's not. That's what you use as an excuse. That's your blame game. You added trillions of dollars to the debt after you had shut a world down. You had to do something because people weren't working. You had to do something to make sure they made sure they paid their bills and everything. So you gave out stipends, $600 at a time. I mean, if you were going to make the deficit go up the way you did, go ahead and give people real money. Go ahead. Oh, wait, there's no such thing. You'll just print more. We've seen this animal before. It was called 1978, 1977. For those of us that were alive and remember, I remember vividly as a child of 10, 11, 12 years old, the angst my parents went through trying to figure out how they were going to make ends meet. I remember coming home and having to sit 2 and 3 days without lights on in the house because we didn't have the money to pay the light bill, and then finally we'd garner enough together to go pay the light bill. I remember the embarrassment on my mother's face when she realized that government assistance was what she was going to have to apply for to make sure her kids ate. I vividly remember that. How the hell you think I know what government cheese looks like? How do you think I know it comes in that long cardboard box? A lot of people remember those times. And those times weren't as bad as the Great Depression, when 25% of the workforce was out of work. They're talking about a 10% cut in the workforce now. 10%. That don't sound like 25%, but it ain't far off. Believe me, when you talk about math, that ain't far off. Less workforce, less production, less money, more cuts. Stock market in free fall. Oil prices skyrocketing. You know, somebody said, well, Chicken Little, the sky's not falling. Hell, it isn't. We got to wake up, folks. Whatever is going on ain't working. You know, and it's right now, it's at the national level. It's coming. Look, the crunch is going to be felt. By the way, you're fixing to feel the crunch from OEU. If you're part of Ocala Electric, your bill's going up a lot. If you're part of Duke Energy, bill's going to go up a lot. Why? Electricity. Well, how do they make electricity? Oh, yeah, fuel, which is going up a lot. You know, oh, it's just Washington. You know, it's big numbers. Yeah, Tell me that when you get your electric bill in July. When it's $100 to $130 more than it was in July last year. 61% of America, according to U.S. News and World Report, 61% of America live paycheck to paycheck. Paycheck to paycheck can't afford $400 to $500 increases monthly in gas bills. They can't afford $100 to $150 increase in your electric bill. Paycheck to paychecks can't do that. And that's what's happening. And, you know, I know Sonny's upset about it. I know Hugh's upset about it. You know, they call every day to tell us how upset about it is. I guess the rest of Ocala, you got bigger problems. You don't worry about it. Yeah, well, whatever. It'll work itself out. Whatever. They'll vote him out and everything. Everything go back fine. Everything be fine. Yeah, it'll be all right. No, I got worried. Look, I got things to do. You're about to have a lot of free time on your hand if we don't wake up. Because you're not going to have jobs. You're not going to have gas to go around. You're not going to have food. You know, I used to scoff. I used to laugh and scoff. God, these doomsdayers with their 5-gallon buckets of rice and their 5-gallon buckets of pasta and beans. Starting to look pretty smart now. Starting to look pretty smart. And I used to laugh at them. Morons saving all that pasta. Ain't nothing going to happen where you got to hoard food. Ain't got to grow a garden. Gardens, that's a way. I can get vegetables at the grocery store anytime I want. Garden, that's a pain in the neck. That's too much work. Yeah, there's a garden growing beside my house now. Because it's cheaper to grow bell peppers in my yard than it is to go buy 3 bell peppers for $7 at a grocery store. $7 for bell peppers. Kidding me? Take a break. We'll be right back.
We wake up thankful to live in a free nation with liberty and justice for all. But sometimes those liberties can be put in jeopardy, and you may have questions about what to do or who to call. Let Doc Blanchard of Blanchard, Miriam, Adele, and Kirkland help you find the answers. Attorneys at law since 1974 and located in downtown Ocala. If you have legal issues, don't go it alone. Call 352-732-7218. Blanchard, Miriam, Adele, and Kirkland, helping protect your liberties every day.
Get it for less at the DIY Home Center outlet. Get top quality real wood cabinets the same or less than the big box stores are selling the cheap stuff. And that's not all. Drywall screws big box stores are $6.47 a pound. At DIY only $4.99. Plus DIY has the largest selection of mobile home parts and accessories anywhere. From carpet to doors, get the DIY supplies you need for less. The DIY Home Center outlet. We are your building material closeout store. 2191 Northwest 10th Street, just 2 miles east of I-75.
So many people here are getting real lasting joint pain relief from QC Kinetics.
QC Kinetics has changed my life.
I would recommend QC to anybody.
The work that QC Kinetics did paid off exponentially.
It brought me back to an effective age of almost in my 20s and 30s.
QC Kinetics uses cutting-edge regenerative medicine, natural biologics from your own body, precision treatments that can restore and repair damaged tissue in your aching joints, with no meds, no steroids, no drugs, and no downtime.
I got a very quick resolution to my pain.
It is a all-natural therapy. You're using you to fix you.
I got my life back. I got my smile back. And best of all, I got my laugh back.
Don't live with that pain anymore. And don't let them tell you surgery is your only option. Learn more about regenerative options from the local medical professionals at QC Kinetics. Call now for your free consultation.
Call QC Kinetics, 352-400-4550. That's 352-400-4550. 352-400-4550.
Started in 1975. It's Yendel's Building Materials. Whether you're making repairs, adding a room, or building a house, Yendel's constantly delivers excellent service and top quality materials and many of the tools and hardware you need to get the job done. At Yendel's, they take pride in supplying their customers with new and innovative products. Yendel's experience in truss design, manufacturing, and component materials is second to none. 834 North Magnolia Avenue in Ocala, 732-3000. Stop by to experience the difference.
Hey, Matt, I know Sunrise Automotive does auto stuff, but I need some tires for my truck. Can you recommend someone?
Yes, I can. We do that.
No, I mean, I need them installed and balanced and all that.
Yep, we do that.
Well, my son needed his windows tinted.
Yep, we do that.
I need my seat replaced.
Yep, we do that too.
I need a new roof line, and a new spoiler, and a new truck.
Yep, we can even do that too.
Okay, I get it. I suppose you can also do a radio show too.
Well, as a matter of fact, join me, Matt Gibbs from Sunrise Automotive, every Tuesday at 10 for auto repair with personal care right here on The Source.
Do you suffer from joint pain or anxiety? Natural Life CBD Kratom and Kava can help. Our CBD certified associates will consult with you. Chocolate, gummies, CBD oil. We have Delta 8 products with quality you can trust, all held to the highest standard. Natural Life has 2 locations to serve you, open 7 days a week, located in the S-Curve and in the Heathbrook Shopping Plaza. Give them a call at 352-355-3040, and if you stop in and tell them you heard it on WOCA, you'll receive 10% off your entire purchase.
Think you know Dex Imaging? Think again. In the office, streamlining communications. In the field, delivering top-notch service, enhancing productivity and reducing downtime. In the data center, a part of the growing digital document revolution. In the world of business, supporting entrepreneurs and helping companies grow. In the forefront of technology, developing cutting-edge document management solutions. So if you think you know Dex Imaging, you don't know Dex.
Of all the questions you get asked every day, this is one you should not ignore. How much money in your 401k or IRA is actually yours? Not what its current value is, but how much of it will end up in your pockets, not the government's. Remember, you still might owe taxes on that money. Make sure you are not overpaying. Keep every dollar you are entitled to. Look, I know it's confusing, it's complicated, and it definitely is not fun. That's why at Pinnacle Retirement Advisors, we offer strategies to help make sure you're not paying more in taxes than your fair share. It's your money. You deserve to know what's at stake. Call our team at Pinnacle Retirement Advisors today to get started. 352-320-2060. That's 352-320-2060. Do not do the IRS any favors. 352-320-2060. Firm offers insurance services and may not give tax advice. Investment advisory services offered only by duly registered individuals through AE Wealth Management, LLC.
Now you've done it. Have you lost your mind? He's back. And you're listening again. A legend in his own mind. Don't believe me? Just ask him. Here's Tom Schmitz live on WOCA. The Source.
Welcome back to Ocala Talks. On a Friday, I hate to be all doomsday, but, you know, it's time we had a hard conversation and talked about hard facts, not conjecture. Let's just look. The markets are open now. They've been open 25 minutes. The Dow Jones down 569 points. The NASDAQ down 282 points. The S&P 500 down 83 points. Gold down $19, $20. Gold's falling, people. That's right there. Oil up. You know, the dollar against the U.S. euro, the dollar's down a tenth of a point. That's right now. That's real time. The Dow Jones Industrial Average down 600 points now. It went from down 569 to down 606 in a minute and a half that we were talking. It's lost 2% of its value since yesterday. The NASDAQ's lost 2.5% since yesterday. Here's the one that gets me. Gold down $20. That's almost 2% of gold's worth. Gold is falling. Huh? This is real, folks. Gas prices will be, some analysts are saying they'll be $6 a gallon on a national average by the end of summer. Well, Tom, you know that we can't control world oil prices. BS. There was executive orders signed into place by Joe Biden that stopped oil production in places like Idaho, Montana, Louisiana, Florida, California, off the coast of those states, some of Texas, Oklahoma. It cut our production, U.S. production, by 27%. These aren't my facts. This is what I got from AAA. Cut the U.S. production. Those executive orders cut the U.S. production by 27%. You know how you stop that? Real easy. You repeal those executive orders in time of emergency. If you want to go back and put them in place a year from now or something when we do, but you want to stop this oil situation right now, start producing more oil in the United States. It's not going to help tomorrow, but it'll help 3 months from now. You want to help with this, Joe Biden. You want to do something to help the economy. Repeal your damn executive orders. That's the easy, the quickest solution to helping with this crisis is repeal those executive orders you put in place that stopped oil production in 5 or 6 states across this country. How about that? Well, we can't control what's going on with the Russian-Ukraine war and the sanctions against Russia, and we can't dictate how the oil production out of Saudi Arabia and Venezuela. You can damn sure predict how the oil production out of the United States is, though. Well, Tom, we're exporting 87% of the oil we produce. Yeah, because we have treaties in place with countries that we have to adhere to that have been in place for years because we have things that we get from them. Yes, I know it's a world economy that way. So ramp up the production in this country and right now we're keeping up with our treaties and but 87% of the oil we produce is going out of the country. Out of the gasoline we produce going out of the country. AAA, go to their website. You can read all this. Ramp up our oil production, our oil drilling, and our oil creation by the 27% you cut it, and keep that mark in this country. That would help a hell of a lot. Coming up next, Dumb Crook News, U.S. Congress. Dumb Crook News next, right here on 1370 AM, 96.3 FM. This is WOCA, The Source.
Casting from the Ocala International Airport, this is WOCA AM, W242CA FM, Ocala, 1370 AM, 96.3 FM, The Source.
Honoring system.
USA Radio News with Lance Pry.
The Consumer Price Index released Friday indicates the U.S. economy is still failing. May CPI price increase is another 1%. 8.6% inflation is now at a 40-year high. Shelter, gas, and food are all up again. This week's Summit of